The school that Ed, Edd and Eddy and the cul-de-sac attend, Peach Creek Junior High, was not introduced until the holiday special Hanky Panky Hullabaloo. Although, in this first appearance, it's simply referred to as Peach Creek High. Prior to that, the show was rather famous for having an endless summer format, where every day there was no school, things generally stayed the same, and the kids in the cul-de-sac were really the only people that the show focused on. All the episodes took place in this dreamy sort of limbo without the burden of school, until the holiday special Jingle Jingle Jangle, which broke the tradition of the show by not only introducing another time of year, but also by switching from a hand-drawn format to a digital ink format. Then, of course, followed by the introduction of school in that special Hanky Panky Hullabaloo.
The harsh realities of your miserable lives have been restored! Thank you!
The switch to digital ink began with 3 holiday specials, which was followed by Season 5, which not only used digital ink, but also continued the school storyline. Reactions were extremely mixed, especially at the time, with a lot of people saying that it jumped the shark and that having a school with that same small base set of characters made the school kind of feel awkward and barren. Others absolutely welcomed the change and were overjoyed to finally get to see the kids in a different setting and learn about what their school life was like. Personally, when I was a kid, I was pretty neutral about the change, though I will admit that switching to the school setting definitely did make the small cast of characters a little more glaring and obvious, but in a way it kind of worked stylistically for me. Something about it sort of fits into the surrealism of the overall show. I wasn't able to find an official reason why all of these changes were made, but supposedly Danny Antonucci was pretty unhappy about making the shift to digital. I would think Cartoon Network was probably pushing all of their shows to make that shift to digital by a certain point, and either Cartoon Network or the team at AKA Cartoon figured that while they were making that shift, they might as well go ahead and experiment with different times of year and different school settings while they were at it. Or maybe the holiday specials were written first, and once they had done that and started acknowledging other times of the year, it felt natural to then transition into a school year format instead, since they had broken the illusion of the endless summer, so to speak. Either way, the specials did end up serving a dual purpose of making that transition to digital less jarring, while also making the transition to school seem a little bit less abrupt.